Feraligator's foray might be coming to an end, folks, because commenters have made the astute observation that what if this was just a Blastoise instead? Would that not be objectively better? And honestly, as much as I like the Gator, I think you're damn right. Like, I just go into the code here, the source code, and put Blastoise instead of Feraligator. And it's the same Pokemon, but better. It has higher special attack, a similar speed, and in fact, Blastoise even gets refreshed. That could be good in this meta. We could have a status soaker of some sort on the team, couldn't we? I like the idea, and I'm going to give it a go. Let's give it a go, why don't we? I'm still not sold entirely on the Typhlosion, but that's neither here nor there. Another thing someone suggested is, what if Aerial Ace was instead Double Edge for more damage? I don't know, I think Aerial Ace, I feel like it's come in handy a few times. And I don't know if I like the idea of recoil, but we'll test out the team a little bit and we'll see if that would be better or worse. Why don't we? And wow, the Gen 3 UUBL queue is actually pretty popular. That's fun to see. I'm going to layer up against this Marowak. I feel like I'm scaring it out. But I really hope that it doesn't realize its own strength. I could have beamed the guy. I didn't think it would stay, to be honest with you. It's okay, though. We got our one layer. And I'm going to click Toxic here. I bet this freak has a... I bet you got a Vaporeon. Everybody runs Vaporeon in this game. No, you're running Togetic, actually. Well, honestly, I think I'm okay with this. Yawn, huh? Yeah, that'll force me out in the short term, but what about the long term? Have you ever considered the long term? What does Grumpig do to Registeel? Nothing? Calm mind, huh? Uh-oh, am I screwed here? Am I effed? I could be. Am I done for? Because I'm not doing enough damage to the guy. I'm not. I truly am not. Let's go to the Stoice, and let's do Toxic. Okay, that worked. That worked. Now I win 1v1 with Registeel. I think the guy can get Fire Punch, so I'm very glad that didn't happen. This could have Rest as well. And that would be a huge disaster. It seems to be Fire Punch, which I'm shrugging off very well, by the way. I'm very thankful. Go for a double protect, because why not? And Grumpig is dealt with. Amaldo is in. And I'm going Haunter because that's just the kind of player I am. I often miss the Wisp in this position, but not this time. My opponent did not choose to spin there when they could have. They could have. You reckon I KO with my Stoice? It's possible. I don't know. Amaldo's pretty bulky. I'll go for the Surf, though. We'll see. We'll see if it comes to pass. And it seems Togetic has hit the scene. And I don't know if Togetic is the play in Gen 3 UUBL, I'll be honest. What's Togetic got? Hustle, Serene Grace? Probably something with Serene Grace. Maybe it's like Body Slam, Serene Grace or something. But I don't know. I'm going directly Typhlosion. Dare I sub? I think I do dare sub. I'm going to Flamethrower. Everything revealed sucks against Flamethrower. Oh boy, this is... And Metacham is in. The Chammer. I'm going to just go to Crobat and do it, huh? Oh, interesting. Okay, well. In this case, I go Haunter here and I Will-O-Wisp. Because the dude has, I don't want to activate the berry, because I could throw the game if I do that. We Flamethrower. This is a guaranteed KO. I could actually even substitute there if I really want to. Alright, I'm going to go to Haunter again. And then that's fine, because I also have the Stoice, who I think will live a hit. I think that Blastoise lives a hit. Just a prediction. Just a prediction. I know I'm speedier than this. I know I KO it. I knew it was 113. As if I could ever make such a mistake. Never. Never. And now we win. GG. How intriguing. How intriguing. Let's go again. Let's seek out poor matchups and try to refine the squad further. The Glalie, I'm literally running the stupidest Glalie spread ever. Attack and special attack. I probably want a certain speed benchmark. I just don't know what it is, and I think I'll find out through trial and error. This could just knock me. It could be a Hariyama turn 1 situation. Hariyama vs. Tar sort of scenario. It wasn't. It did cross-chop me, but what if it clicked knock there, and I'd got a layer for free? Imagine that. I didn't want to come in and get knocked on something that didn't deserve it. Alright, I think a Crobat Aerial Ace is probably the move. You do not want to activate this guy's guts if you can avoid it. Let's just do this. It's Registeel hitting the scene, and I'm going to go Stoice because I know Stoice has Refresh for... Oh, Sand? That's damn interesting. Manual Sandstorm is certainly a unexpected development, and... Honestly, I think Blastoise so far feels outstanding. This feels really good so far. And I'm going to Toxic this, and I have Refresh. So I'm not frightened of anything. I'll go to the Reginald. I can take an Earthquake even. Yeah, there's this Omastar. I'll just Earthquake here. Will it KO? I actually don't know. I'm actually not too sure if this will KO or not. Because Omastar is really high defense, or Registeel is very weak. So that's a problem. I think I will... It looks weird. I'm going to go Typhlosion. Because I don't think this guy is going to surf. And even if it does, it means there's no layer coming up. And the thing about Typhlosion... I can HP Grass here. I just will. I could sub here too, but... I'll be careful for the moment. Actually, I'm going to sub... You might as well sub, I think. I think sub cannot be bad. And look at this. We have got an incredible Typhlosion position right here. Incredible. This is basically Charizard. It's sub punch fire grass Typhlosion. Here's Marowak. This got Endure or anything? We'll find out. Okay, with Pataya Berry and Blaze, I think I literally just win the whole game. So I'm going to just do that now. I think I've won. Unless last is something slower. I don't know. I feel like you would have brought it in by now. Okay. With Blaze and Pataya, I think I will one-shot this Yama. I'm of that belief. I hope I'm not wrong. A crit Flamethrower just did 47. I think that +1 and Blaze is a bit more than that. And it's a forfeiture. Beauty. What a beauty. What a beautiful scenario for Yimothy. For Yim. I keep... All my brain wants to do is say, like, only Link can defeat Ganon. Like, my brain gravitates towards that phrase to an insane extent. Because it's a very funny turn of phrase, so I keep wanting to say it. Because that's how I am. I just say, like... something that I think is funny over and over, even though everyone else thinks it's gotten old by now. But I just still think it's funny. It's a meme from like 2007. And it's... To me, it's remained hilarious all these years later. I mean, why would an ancient prophecy say that specifically? It's a hysterical concept. You tell me some guy in ancient history wrote down with a pen, only Link can defeat Ganon? Those exact words? I mean, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That didn't happen. Things that happened. Not that. That never happened. I'm confronted with my own thoughts in this event. We're in the queue. I'm in the queue of my own soul as well. Do you guys ever queue up in life, like at perhaps a restaurant, like you queue up? Generally speaking, I think sometimes people will tell you that if there's a line for something, that it means that it must be good. I actually think this is false. I think that a lot of the time, this is a fabricated what do you call it? It's fabricated hype. Like, they will maybe have, like, one staff member so that a lion forms naturally and it looks like everybody loves the place, but they've just engineered a lion to make it look cool. Or perhaps it's like they've got good viral marketing. They have an Instagram account that understands the culture. And they can bring in crowds, but it doesn't mean that the food's good or whatever they're selling. It doesn't mean it's necessarily fantastic. Sometimes, though, this is not the case. I mean, sometimes you line up and it ends up being good. But in general, I think that's a fake idea, and don't listen to people who tell you that, because they're trying to sell you like a $20 donut that's not that good or something like that. They're making things up. I have done it. I have pivoted in on Haunter. I'm frightened of a Houndoom, and I consistently am frightened of a Houndoom, so I'm going to back Glalie here, controversially. Whoa. I'm a champion? I'm going to spike. I have a Haunter, and you... Wow. We're blowing up now. It's now time to blow up. It's now time. I think eliminating a Machamp is more valuable than a second layer. That's my opinion on the matter. You could take it or leave it. Oh, it's Qwilf? Qwilf? I don't have spin on Blastoise. I don't actually think pretending to have spin is better than having it, to be honest. I don't know if I want to spin with the team. I don't think I care for it. Let's Quake. I mean, wow, pathetic display from the Stoice here. I could get T-waved is my problem here, is I could get T-waved. I did get T-waved. And I do regret going to Haunter and playing into that. It's the Destiny Bond has come into the mix, and honestly, you do that. You just do as you wish at this point, and see what I have to say about it. I'm going here and I'm refreshing. I'm gonna refresh myself. I need to refresh myself. Or should I Toxic first? I'll do Toxic first, because it could punish a switch in better. I have time to refresh. I'll take a bit of burn damage in the interim, but I will start their clock sooner. The clock of poison. The clock of disease ticks early. If I can cause disease as early as possible, then I'm probably looking pretty good. I'll go Crobat on what could be an Earthquake. Clicked. It's Facade. Clicked. Okay. And this is interesting, because now I have a possible... I'm going to go Typh. Gonna sub... in the face of this Dusclops. Will you allow me that? Will you allow me to do it? Because it might just be my best play of all time. You reckon Flamethrower, or do you reckon sub a couple times, or do you reckon Punch? Punch will probably KO this. I think Flamethrower will probably also KO the guy. I'll just sub once, just to feel safer about things. I want to just feel a little bit more secure in myself. Security is important. Linoon. I can make a cool play and punch this, because I know it's going to belly drum. But will a -1 punch KO Linoon? Because I'm -1 on this. Typhlosion. We have... how much attack stat? 203. Which is just default. -1 against a Linooni. Actually, does it KO right now? It might already KO me without any investment. I think that's the case. Okay, how much is my punch doing? I'm literally doing more with Flamethrower. Yeah, it's just going to attack me. Okay, this could be really terrible, couldn't it? This could be really quite horrible for someone like myself, because I could be in deep trouble. I could be in really deep trouble here. And nobody even knows it but me. I feel as if going to Registeel is the clear choice, but I'm suggesting Explode, and then that might be my downfall, but I'll just Quake. We'll just hope that doesn't kill me. I'm going to Protect. I think Every little bit of HP is going to count here. Will-O-Wisp. Alright, I don't want to get burned on that. I'm going to refresh now. To refresh is important. Because I probably should have done it earlier, but no, because Toxic in the Tauros was very good for me still. Going Crobat was a bit of a throw, but I don't know. I thought they might try to punish Registeel coming in with a... Tauros can get Earthquake, can't it? Yeah. I do... Yes, it can. Gen 1 Tauros gets Earthquake. That's a standard set on it. The Trapinch Gamer may have me here. They may have me here. I may have been had. We're refreshing. Memento out. Oh. Well. Toxic? Lum, huh? Hmm. Do you think I live a hit? No. I could have protected once there. GG. I could have protected once there. Lum, I for some reason didn't expect Lum, but of course it would run it. Of course it would run that. Why wouldn't it? We're going to Raikou in. I'm just going to Quake turn one, actually. Ooh. This is possibly bad. I'm going to go to the Steel. The Reginald Steel. Omastar, huh? I'll make my layers while I can. And then Haunter in, I think. Haunter. We want Haunter in. Umbreon. Do you have Pursuit on you? You didn't click it, so I don't know. I served the Raikou. That's important to do. I'm going to Spin Block. Oh, it's speedier than me. Oh, crap. I think I need to Spin Block again. Yes. Yes, dude! Yes! That's a play right there. The stay. The insane stay. Because, of course, I would be inclined to switch out against a faster enemy that's KOing me. But that's exactly why you shouldn't do it, because it's too obvious. It's too obvious. Haha. Nidoking lead could just one-shot me. I don't know. I feel like Glalie got it in him to live one hit from whatever this is doing. What do you reckon you're doing? You're quaking? Oh, please. Don't make me laugh. I go Haunter, and I'm wisping this. What you need to understand about me is that I am a winner. I am a winner. Blowing up is probably a good move. No, I'm slower than the Articuno. Alright, Typhlosion. Typhlosion's about to farm here. It's a Typhlosion scenario. I'm flaming. I've KO'd Nidoking. Huge. We got a layer, we got a KO. We got a full health Haunter. I'm thriving in this economy. I'm thriving right here. My Blastoise has Refresh on it. I'm not frightened of any sort of nonsense. Except, perhaps... Except, to be honest, I'm frightened of a Smeagol Spore. That does scare me. Alright, so what's the sackable? Probably, I think Haunter goes to bed. That's what I think. And then... I'll go Crobat, because I want to play around a possibility of an explosion there. I didn't want to get exploded on. Didn't want that. No, no, no. Does Rock resist poison? I never remember that one. It does, but I did get the actual... the poison against the enemy. Oh, Explosion. That'll do it. That's bad, possibly. Well, does Crobat not punish both revealed and possibly more Pokemon in the back? Let's go Crobat. Because I don't want to step on too many layers on my Typh. Here's this, and I think, like, Sludge Bomb will KO, right? No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I should have just gone Typhlosion. I should have been more intelligent. I'll sub, though. Oh, this is really good. That was a boneheaded move. Dude, the heal bell, I guess, to heal your meaningless burn. I think it's a Typhlosion sweep. Oh, it absolutely is. Look at this. Who else is in the back? Cause they send them in like flies, like moths to the flame. Quite literally. Send them in like moths to the flame. We're climbing the ladder more than anybody's ever done. Who's at the top? It's Ikea Delight. Jomenteria, I will face you and I will beat you, Jomenteria. You cannot beat somebody like me. Patrick Antonius is on here. And he's all in. We've got Larry Hilarious. Come on. 1 point higher than me, Larry Hilarious. You two more points than me. 2 more. Oh, please. Oh, please. Be genuine with me. Be genuine with me. What do you folks think is the best video game for the for the Sega Genesis? Could it perhaps be Vector Man? Could it be Vector Man? Has anybody played this? Has anybody heard of this? Vector Man. I don't know why. I just thought of Vector Man in a random... This is who Vector Man is. Have you seen this guy before? Let me show you him. Vector Man. It's a game for the Sega Genesis, but actually I played it on the... It asking me if I'm an adult or not. Alright. I played it on the PC. I think there was a PC port of it. There was also a PC port of Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles that I played. They PC ported some of those Sega games. Vector Man. What a concept. How many franchises from the 1990s just don't exist anymore? The Sega Genesis was really carried by Sonic, right? Was there any other noteworthy titles on the Sega Genesis? Vector Man is the only one I could think of. Most famous non-Sonic Genesis games. Google.com. Alex Kidd in Miracle Land. Munby always talks about that one. I think it doesn't look very good. Don't tell Munby. I feel like it doesn't look that good. I feel like it looks kind of bad, but... Maybe if you had to grow up with that one. Alex Kidd in Wonderland. In Miracle World. Yeah, Alex Kidd, not a good mascot. Look, just a human being. Not as... I can see why Sonic took off and this didn't. Because Alex Kidd is... I have to admit that Alex Kidd is not inspiring much awe from me. It's not inspiring very much awe or wonder. I'm sorry, Alex Kidd fans. All around the globe. It's possible I just angered the entire universe with Alex Kidd Nation is gonna... They might kill me. We'll see. Okay, Reginald has hit me with Rock Slide. Am I preserving Glalie? I think second layer has value. I'm doing second layer. And I'm going to the Deflosion. I'm gonna sub down here. I'm gonna sub. I think I'm scaring this. I'm scaring it. It might think I have overheat. It might think it's dead. And Registeel is important to preserve. No, you're not frightened of Typhlosion. Alright, well, I'll just do this and... We'll pop this early. We'll go for the Habibi Berry. Uh-oh. Encore, right? Encore, right? Damn it. You got me there. I'll play around it. HP ground, maybe to hit the Registeel. That's bad. That was well done. That was well done. I didn't think of that. We'll hit HP ground the Registeel. And that does pretty good damage right there. That does good work. I'll go to the Stoice. And we'll see if we can invite an explosion. We might be able to arrest. Okay. It's probably not explosion. That's probably a Registeel aiming to actually stick around. Typhlosion. I basically subtracted 75% of my health for nothing on that. That's no good. That's not very good. It's not. Alright, I'm doing 0 to Registeel. What's up with that? Let me go Typhlosion on the sleeping Registeel. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I should have done that last turn. Now we've got Blaze Typhlosion, which KOs. Okay. I'm very happy with that. That's beautiful. That's fantastic. That's extremely advantageous. Against Zam, I think I'll just go Registeel. I think even Fire Punch I can stomach. I'm full Spadef on my Reginald. Entei, huh? Entei. Honestly, I think I literally just Flamethrower. Blaze Flamethrower will do good damage. Uh-oh. Well, Crobat can follow up. Crobat can follow up with a KO. I think Flamethrower will do a little bit, and we'll get Crobat in, and Sludge Bomb should do it. I think Sludge Bomb should do it. And Registeel's gone, so possibly no other Steel type. Dragonite, huh? I'll do good damage to that, yeah. Let's just click it again. That bodes very well for me if Dragonite is this fella's Crobat switch in. They might have something that can live one hit. Yeah, Articuno will live a hit, but I'm preserving. Crobat's going to be very valuable here, evidently. It's HP Rock. Tomba. Anyone play Tomba before? PS1 video game? Funny video game? Anyone play this? Anyone heard of this? I'm going Haunter. He may try to Rock Slide my my Crobat. Didn't actually. Alright. Probably just Thunderbolt. Oh, beautiful. Random crit. Okay, Zam, I'm sure Registeel handles this. I'm sure of it, I'm sure of it. And I think we got this one. I think the team feels pretty good. Am I crazy? The Blastoise feels fantastic. The Blastoise has been very good. Refresh seems good in the meta. Not much things can handle status very well. There's like Chansey, but I feel like Chansey is a bit slow, to be honest. Alright, I'll go Haunter, because if you Shadow Ball, I just get a free Crobat entry, and we're pretty much... One sec. I always forget the damn type chart when it comes to poison, because so many random things resist poison. No, fighting doesn't resist poison. Just had to double check that. But rock resists poison. We're going to remember that one. Huge win. Huge victory. Huge victory. I think one thing we could improve is the Glalie spread. I don't know though. I don't feel like designing a DV spread right now, but I will off camera. I will off camera. I'm gonna just layer because... Oh, that sucks. I would have liked a layer. That's alright, I suppose. Instead of quaking there, I think layering might have been better because Registeel just walls Raikou so well, but let's HP Rock just in case of, you know, something on... This sucks that I don't have Glalie. This really stinks. Alright, I'm gonna just go Haunter and Wisp a switch in. Didn't this guy have Umbreon? Okay, Wisping Raikou is really good. That's very nice. I gotta... Oh, he just doubled straight to Omastar. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. You're gonna get so many layers. Truly. Alright. I'm gonna just Flamethrower here, right? Oh, Tentacruel. Tentacruel's so good against this. I'm getting farmed. I'll double to try to make something happen by doubling to Crobat. Maybe I'll HP ground this guy. No, Wheezing comes in. Even with a layer, I would have struggled against this one. Frankly. Tentacruel is a terrible matchup. I feel like Tentacruel is really eating me alive here. Registeel is at least good against it. Just accept 3 layers going up, as horrendous as that may be. But honestly, the combination of Tenta and Wheezing is eating me alive in a big way. You can refresh here. Hope Wheezing doesn't have electric move. Tenta, I'm just forfeiting because the Tenta Wheezing is just going to slowly erode my existence there. With a layer, it's possibly not as easy to wall me there. But at the same time, the Tenta could pretty easily rapid spin. My Haunter is not the best at coming in against it. I think Tenta is a bad matchup. Even though Registeel handles it, like, if they have an answer for Registeel, which everyone does, then it's not as cut and dry as it. I used to have Alakazam, who does defeat that. What an interesting thought. I've still yet to click Focus Punch with Typhlosion. Like, possibly Focus Punch is not necessary. And we run, like... Do you get a Psychic type attack? No, you don't. Thunder Punch. You can run Thunder Punch. Instead of Flame, instead of Focus Punch. I feel like, surely Focus Punch must be the... It would hit Umbreon. It would hit Chansey. I've never seen a Chansey in this meta, surprisingly. You'd think it'd be really good, but I have not seen one Chansey. If I ever see a Chansey, this Typhlosion will be useful to me. But not once have I seen one. Not a once. Not even a mouse. Not even a mouse have I seen. Haven't even seen a mouse. Or against Pseudo Pizza. I'm gonna just layer in the face of Jinx, who might be trying to lovely kiss me, but I've got a Lumberry. I dodged it. And I'm honestly gonna just explode. Let's just simplify. This is an objectively good trade for me. I have a layer and you don't, and we traded 1 for 1. I'll go Crobat because it's the fastest thing that threatens the most possible things. We're probably forcing out this Hariyama. I'm going to just Aerial Ace to see if they want to stay or what. Okay, you knocked me off. That could be good for me because now I can switch attacks, of course. Let's do it again. It's Slowbro Sif. What a world. This can have electric move, can it not? It's just got Surf. This can also have Rest. I'm going to go Haunter as crazy as that looks, and I'm going to explode. I think this might be resting. So this denies Rest. And then we have this. And now it's actually just dead to a layer. How convenient is that? So it sacks itself knowing it's done for. Alright, we've got Regice here. I'm frightened of T-Wave. And Blastoise can't really soak the status very well. We're probably going to have to get T-Waved on Registeel here. And I'm going to go Typhlosion. It worked out. We're in a prime position to just click Flamethrower, and I got a huge... Honestly, a ridiculous burn there. That's... Well, Registeel can wall this, but at the same time, the burn is immaculate there. Immaculate. We've got Crobat on this. And I'm speedier. We've got a pretty free Sludge Bomb selection here. Even through all this Leech Seed. Sludge Bomb has the poison chance on Regice. Hits Kingdra for good damage, I'm sure. In fact, I just crit because I'm a lucker. It's the kind of person I am. It's the kind of person I am. What can I say? You're going to Rock Slide, my guy? I'm going to go Blastoise on this. I think Blastoise can be used here. They did Rock Slide. I could Ice Beam the Sceptile for the fans. And the crowd goes wild. And the crowd goes insane. And that's a prompt, a forfeiture. Immediately. Immediately. That prompts an immediate forfeiture. Alright, I think it's time to end on a high note there. The team's looking pretty good. Perhaps a bad Tentacruel matchup, but I'll think about it. I think an adjustment we could make is you do Thunder Punch on the Typhlosion. Because I've not once used Focus Punch. It seems like nobody runs... I'll test this a bit more and just see if it comes up. But it has not come up once. So it's possible Thunder Punch is just better and covers some nice matchups that are important. Anyway, food guesser time. Time to guess the food. You guys like food? Whoa, it's beans. With carrots in there? Or is that a sausage? Beans, hot dogs, barbecue sauce, onion, mustard, brown sugar, ketchup. This is like some UK garbage. I'm sorry, that was rude. This looks like... I'm sorry, UK viewers, I'm sorry. But you guys love like weird beans. You guys love beans for some reason. I actually don't mind beans, but I prefer beans cooked with like nice seasoning. You guys love beans in a can with like the disgusting bean water. Like a Heinz can of beans. Which I can't vibe with. I enjoy beans, but I like them... Like Mexican style beans are great. Anyway. This dish is a comforting and hearty meal featuring baked or stewed beans combined with sliced hot dogs. Often enjoyed for its simplicity and affordability, it can be enhanced with various seasonings such as ketchup, mustard, onions, or brown sugar. My favorite seasoning of ketchup. Typically served warm, this dish is popular for casual gatherings or quick family dinners. If I showed up to a casual gathering and they handed me a bowl of this, I would decline. No, that's rude. You can't decline a meal in this culture. That's considered rude. But I would say, oh, I already ate or something. I would say, I actually had a McDonald's Big Mac on the way here. I have too many. I'm going to guess United Kingdom. Cold. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not UK? Beans with hot dogs and ketchup. That sounds like the most UK thing I've ever heard of, but it's cold. Well, if it's cold, I think geographically it's cold. So, like, could it be from Australia? Because that's really far away. Ice cold. Beans and Franks. You tell me Beans and Franks is not from the UK? The name is Beans and Franks. I'm covering it, but that's the name of this... That is the name of this dish. Beans and Frank... It wouldn't say cold if it was from Germany. Germany's close by. Germany does... I don't think they eat beans that much, do they? It's got brown sugar in it. You know who sometimes... You know a culture that sometimes eats stuff like this is Korea. I had a Korean meal that recently. There was like a pot full of frankfurters. And ramen noodles. I'm going to guess South Korea. No, it wasn't that. It also had beans in it. It had beans, sausages, and ramen noodles in it. It's kind of similar to this, actually. Well, bloody hell. What is it then, dude? I'm not sure. I got 2 guesses remaining. Beans and Franks. Like... Ireland? That's cold. Of course it is, because it's right next to the UK. Of course it's cold. Well, I'll guess Algeria. That's from the United States. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I was so stun-locked on the UK. You guys eat this? You guys eat beans and Franks? It's also called Beanie Weenies. Do not call this Beanie Weenies, please. Please don't call... I'm hungry. I need some Beanie Weenies. Don't say that if you're from America. My goodness. The origins of the dish are somewhat unclear, mainly emerging as a convenient and affordable meal in the early to mid-20th century. Its rise in popularity could be attributed to its ease of preparation and the increased availability of canned baked beans and hot dogs, both of which became staples in American households. It probably isn't that bad, by the way. It's probably not actually that bad. I probably wouldn't mind it. It just looks disgusting. Okay. Well, that was Food Guesser. We guessed the food. We guessed everything. And on that note, I'm out of here, folks. I'm sorry to Beans and Frank's Nation for being so offensive to your national dish, but I'm sorry. It doesn't... There are better foods on Earth, I'll just say that. Thank you for watching.